Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope we're doing great today. Happy Monday. We've got 11 matchups on this MLB slate today. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. Working our way to 22.2K subs now, so keep up the good work. Check out all my betting links in the description below. Really good promos with FanDuel. New customers bet 5, get 200 in bonus bets guaranteed. You also get a 3-week trial of NFL Sunday Ticket, so take advantage of that in the description below. DraftKings is doing pretty much the same thing. Instead, they're giving a 1-month trial of the NFL Plus. If you want to watch Red Zone, so take advantage of that for football season, guys. Really good promos. Yeah, we'll hop in it. 11 matchups today, starting with a doubleheader between the Kansas City Royals versus the Cleveland Guardians. Royals opening up as road favorites at -130. The Guardians +110 with the over/under at 8.5. Royals coming into this matchup 72-58. Cleveland 75-55. Let's see. Pitching for the Royals is Cole Ragans with an ERA at 3.37. Pitching for the Guardians is Joey Cantillo with an ERA of 8.47. Ragans, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 9 strikeouts. Cantillo, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 7 runs, had 5 strikeouts. See the Royals on a 2-game losing streak, coming off back-to-back Phillies losses. Guardians on a 2-game winning streak, coming off back-to-back Rangers wins, kind of getting back on track after they've really been struggling here. The Guardians. Yeah, just looking at the pitching matchup, Cantillo, man, he's had some rough starts on the mound. He's given up 13 runs in 3 starts. Not really in love with that. Ragans been decent. His last game 4 runs, but coming off two really good starts on the mound here. I'm liking the Royals here. I like the way they're playing. Guardians have just been not that good right now. They've been on a bad stretch. Yeah, I think I got to roll with the Royals on the road in Game 1 today. Then the second matchup, we have Game 2 between the Kansas City Royals versus the Cleveland Guardians. Royals opening up as slight road favorites at -115. Cleveland -105 with the over/under at 8.5. Let's see. Pitching for the Royals, it'll load, is Alec Marsh. Pitching for the Guardians is Logan Allen. Let's see. The stats aren't loading up for me, which is great. I love it. Let's see. Alec Marsh, he's got a 4.71 ERA. His last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 3 strikeouts. This is his last 6 games. He's given up 2, 5, 0, 3, and 5. Not the greatest right there. Logan Allen, he's got a 5.56 ERA. His last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 2 strikeouts. His last 5, he's given up 2, 2, 3, 6, 3. So his last 5 have looked a little bit better than Marsh's. This one's a tough one. I'm just not a fan of doubleheaders. Doubleheaders are always tough to predict because you don't know what's going to happen from Game 1 to Game 2. I like to just double down on a team. That's kind of how I do it. I'm doubling down on the Royals today. We'll take the Royals on the road in Game 2. Next matchup, we got the Chicago Cubs versus the Pittsburgh Pirates. Looks like Pittsburgh's opening up as slight home favorites at -115. The Cubs -105 with the over/under at 8.5. Cubs coming into this matchup 65-66. The Pirates 62-68. Pitching for the Cubs is Jamison Tylon with an ERA of 3.77. Pitching for the Pirates is Mitch Keller with an ERA at 3.76. Let's see. Tylon, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Keller, his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 9 strikeouts. Just a bad pitching matchup for both teams. You got Tylon. I mean, he's coming off, what, not 13 runs in his last 3, coming off a 4, 4, and 5 run game. Keller coming off a 0 run game, but his 2 games prior, coming off an 8 and 7 run game. Yeah, I do not love the pitchers here. Maybe the over could be a play today if you guys bet over unders. I mean, these pitchers are just getting nuked right now. You got the Cubs coming off a Miami loss. Look good in that series though. Then you got the Pirates 3-2 in their last 5, coming off a nice Red series, winning 3 of the 4 right there. Man, this one's really tough because both pitchers haven't really pitched well. Overall, though, Tylon hasn't really pitched well. Yeah, this one's tough. I think I just gotta lean with Pittsburgh at home. I've seen Tylon a lot this year. Man, it's hard to watch Tylon. He gives up a lot of runs. Keller coming off a better game, 0-1 game last game. Maybe that fuels him into having another good game here today. I think I got to roll with the Pirates at home. Next matchup, we've got the Houston Astros versus the Philadelphia Phillies. Phillies opening up as home favorites at -175. Houston +145 with the over-under at 8.5. Houston coming into this matchup 70-60. The Phillies 76-54. Pitching for Houston is Ronel Blanco with an ERA at 3.14. Pitching for the Phillies is Aaron. Well, it's looking like it's Zach Wheeler. I do see that it was Aaron Nola listed, so we'll see who ends up pitching. But if it's Zach Wheeler, he's got a 2.73 ERA. If Nola's pitching, he's got a 3.50 ERA. So we'll see who ends up pitching for the Phillies. Let's see. Nola, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Blanco, his last start, he pitched 3 innings, gave up 5 runs, had 6 strikeouts. I'll look up Wheeler just in case. This is what's crazy, guys. It's a hard business to be in what I'm doing. I mean, you get misleading pitching stats on different sites. It's just insane. It's absolutely insane to not have the right information given to us. Wheeler, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 8 strikeouts. All the pitchers have been great. So whoever's pitching for Philly, it'll be fine. Wheeler and Nola are pretty much the same. You got the Astros coming off a Baltimore win. They're just 2-3 in their last 5. Phillies coming off back-to-back Royals wins here. Really big plus money for the Astros. I know we got Yordan Alvarez. He's day-to-day. Hopefully he can be in the lineup today, but big plus money with the Astros here today. And I don't know. I think they're good dogs today. +145 on the road. Phillies, they've still been struggling these last few weeks. Like Blanco on the mound. I'll take a shot with the Astros +1.5 on the road today. Next matchup, we got the New York Yankees versus the Washington Nationals. Yankees opening up as road favorites at -180. Washington +155 with the over-under at 9.5. Yankees coming into this matchup 77-54. Washington 59-72. Let's see. Pitching for the Yankees is Nestor Cortez with an ERA of 4.0. Pitching for the Nationals is Mitchell Parker with an ERA of 4.26. Cortez, his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 4 strikeouts. Parker, his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 1 run, had 6 strikeouts. Cortez coming off 2 really good starts, giving up 0 runs in back-to-back games. We've seen Nestor Cortez get lit up this season in so many games. So it's good to see him coming back to earth, having some really good games on the mound. Yankees, they're hot. 4-1 in their last 5, coming off a nice Rockies series. Nationals, 3-2 in their last 5, coming off a big Braves win. Really liking Nestor Cortez on the mound. we know when Nestor Cortez is hot, he's hot. And he's hot right now. Parker had the 1-run game, but then he had that 9-run game against the Phillies. I'm not too sold on Parker. Had some very bad games here. I like the Yankees. I like Cortez today. Let's hope Cortez doesn't let us down. Give me the Yankees on the road today. Next matchup, we got the Toronto Blue Jays versus the Boston Red Sox. Boston opening up as home favorites at -175. Toronto -155. Toronto +130 with the over-under at 9.5. Toronto coming into this matchup 63-68. Boston 67-62. Let's see. Pitching for Toronto is Jose Barrios with an ERA of 3.79. Pitching for the Red Sox is Nick Pivetta with an ERA of 4.70. Barrios, his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 7 strikeouts. Pivetta, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 5 runs, had 2 strikeouts. Toronto on a 4-game winning streak, coming off a great Angel series, winning all 4 of those games. Then Boston on a 3-game losing streak. Don't love Pivetta on the mound. I mean, he gives up a lot of runs here. He's given up 10 runs in his last 3. Then you got Barrios coming off really good starts, giving up only 4 total runs here in his last 3. Yeah, really liking Toronto today. I think they are really good dogs on the road today. I'll take Toronto +1.5 in this one. Next matchup, we've got the Atlanta Braves versus the Minnesota Twins. Minnesota opening up as slight home favorites at -115. The Braves -105 with the over-under at 8.5. Braves coming into this matchup 70-60. Minnesota 72-58. Pitching for the Braves is Max Fried with an ERA of 3.57. Pitching for the Twins is Bailey Ober with an ERA of 3.54. Fried, his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 4 strikeouts. Fried coming off, let's see, he's given up 9 runs on his last 3. Ober coming off a 3-run game, he's given up 5 runs in his last 3 starts. You got the Braves coming off a Washington loss, 3-2 in their last 5. Twins, yeah, coming off a rough St. Louis series, losing 2 of those 3 games here. I don't know, kind of a tough one here. Pretty even pitching matchup. You know, you could say Ober's been the better of the 2 as of late, but Fried's had very good starts on the mound this season. It's been pretty solid for them. I think Braves are good dogs today. Not much of a pitching advantage here. And yeah, I'll take the slight dog with the Braves on the road. We'll take them +1.5 here. Next matchup, we've got the San Diego Padres versus the St. Louis Cardinals. Cardinals opening up as home favorites at -120. The Padres +100 with the over-under at 9.5. Padres coming into this matchup 74-58. Cardinals 65-65. Pitching for the Padres. Let's see, I'm seeing misleading information again here. It's looking like for the Padres, it's Randy Vasquez. And then for the Cardinals, it's Kyle Gibson. He's got a 4.22 ERA. Randy Vasquez got a 4.63 ERA. Vasquez, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 3 strikeouts. His last 5 starts on the mound, he's given up 3, 1, 6, 0, and 2. Kyle Gibson, his last 6, he's given up 2, 6, 2, 4, and 2. So, you know, both pitchers give up a decent amount of runs here. Padres, coming off I'd say a bad Mets series. They split it 2-2. Cardinals playing well right now. 4-1 in their last 5, coming off a nice Minnesota series and a Brewer series. Playing pretty well. Padres, nice dog money on the road here. Haven't seen the Padres as underdogs all that much here. And they're still playing pretty decent. Pretty good pitching matchup, you know, pretty even. I'm not really worried about Vasquez or Gibson today. Yeah, give me the plus money with the Padres, and I'll take the Padres plus 1.5 on the road today. Next matchup, we've got the Detroit Tigers versus the Chicago White Sox. Detroit opening up as road favorites at -150. The White Sox plus 125 with the over-under at 9.5. Detroit coming into this matchup 65-66. The White Sox 31-100. Pitching for Detroit is Ty Madden. Ty Madden looking like he's getting his first start of the season because I see no info on Ty Madden, so looks like he's making his first start. Pitching for the White Sox is Davis Martin with an ERA at 3.22. Martin, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Been pretty good on the mound here for them. He's given up 2-1, 0, 4, and 1. So very good starts from Davis Martin here. Tigers, I mean, they've won 3 straight against the White Sox. Pretty much they've dominated this whole series. White Sox getting that 100th loss, 31-100. Looks pretty crazy to look at. It's just crazy how bad they are. Yeah, Detroit's played well this series. Pretty dominant. We'll see what Ty Madden looks like on the mound. Hopefully he has a good game. Not much to go off there. Maybe it'll be a bullpen game. We'll see how long he pitches, but yeah, got to keep rolling with Detroit here. I mean, that's just what you do. You bet against the White Sox. Give me Detroit on the road today. Next matchup, we've got the Miami Marlins versus the Colorado Rockies. Both teams in a pick'em scenario at -110 with the over-under at 10.5. Miami coming into this matchup 47-83. The Rockies 48-83. Pitching for the Marlins is Edward Cabrera with an ERA of 5.65. Pitching for the Rockies is Tanner Gordon with an ERA of 7.55. Cabrera, his last start, he pitched 6 innings. Gave up 3 runs, had 3 strikeouts. Gordon, his last start, he pitched 4 innings. Gave up 5 runs, had 2 strikeouts. Marlins, they're 1-4 in their last 5, coming off a Cubs win. But they've played horrible this last week. Same with the Rockies. They're 1-4 in their last 5. Worst matchup on the slate. Yeah, I don't know. Both pitchers give up runs. I mean, this is an ugly looking matchup. I think maybe the over's a good play at 10.5. With how bad these teams are playing, I think both pitchers giving up a lot of runs. Over's probably the better play. But I'm gonna lean with the home team here. Rockies. Give me the Rockies at home in an ugly matchup. In the last matchup, we got the Tampa Bay Rays versus the Seattle Mariners. Seattle opening up as home favorites at -145. Tampa Bay plus 120 with the over-under at 6.5. Very low over-under today. Pitching for the Rays is Ryan Pepiot with an ERA of 3.65. Pitching for Seattle is Bryce Miller with an ERA of 3.32. Pepiot, his last start, he pitched 6 innings. Gave up 2 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Given up 2 runs in his last 3 starts. Miller's also given up 2 runs in his last 3 starts. So both pitchers pitching very well. A nice little pitching duel there. The Rays 2-3 in their last 5, coming off a tough Dodger series. The Mariners coming off a nice Giants series. They've been struggling though. 2-3 in their last 5. Not sure what's going on with Seattle, but they have not played well these last few weeks. It has been very bad for Seattle. And yeah, Seattle, I don't know why. Just a team I can't trust right now. They are not playing well. Tampa Bay's 2-1 so far this season, playing them. I think I got to take the Rays. The plus money with the Rays against a struggling Seattle team. Very even pitching matchup. Both pitchers giving up no runs. That's why that over-under is pretty low. I'll take the Rays plus 1.5 on the road in this one. That's going to be it for the video. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Monday. Hope you guys all cash out, and I'll see you guys Tuesday. Have a good one.